now.
Man, that's like the art form, man. You can hate on it till he's totally an opportunity to hate on a diverse array of mock-ass mocks, trick-ass mocks, punk bitches and skip-scap skanks and scatterbeaters. Oh, hey, oh, hey.
Hate chant. Hate. Hate. That's our new fucking intro. You feel me?
Facts.
We here. Shout out to motherfucking MH Apparel. Find love soon. Who else we shouting out? Folks?
Shout out Hustle with a Go, Super by Cope. Also shout out Potluck Crew. Feel me?
That's a fact. What's good, man?
Yo, shout out homeless people too. Like
Facts.
not even funny shit. Like shout out to homeless people.
Facts.
You'll get to a better place. On God.
Oh God.
What's your hater name this week, Palm?
Today, I'm gonna be the graveyard and Mike Pence scalp.
Cole, what's good with the hater name this week, man?
Today I think I'm gonna be voters being impressed by a fly.
Oh, I like it. I love the fly name, so I think I'm gonna be "I'm Still Fly" by Lloyd Banks.
I mean, that's unorthodox, but I love it.
That's what he was playing as he flew on that nigga Mike Pence's head, man.
Facts. So, what should we talk about that? Talk about the fly in the room, I guess.
That's funny as fuck, son. Yeah, I guess we could talk about the Ella fly in the room.
Well, yeah. The vice presidential debate.
Mm-hmm.
How do we feel about it, guys? How do we feel about it? Because I feel like the last time, like, I didn't really learn anything. It was just
a damn thing.
A lot of lies from both sides. It just, in my opinion, it just looked like Kamala was better with what was going on.
Yeah.
But you know, I didn't come out of anything besides people saying the fly was our ancestors. So I didn't think anything really good came out of it. That's my opinion.
Facts.
But
I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it because it's not Trump and Joe Biden. Like I want to be entertained if I'm watching this shit. And Kamala and Mike Pence. Mike Pence is just not an entertaining person at all. He's like a brick. And
idiot.
I knew Kamala Harris was gonna smoke him, so I really didn't want to watch that shit.
He didn't answer shit.
That's how she smoked him, though. Like,
exactly.
By answering questions.
Mike Pence, how you feel about climate change? Nigga said, listen here, let me tell you about our economy. Like, wait, how?
This is what he said at a point, and I was fucking crying. She asked a question, and he goes, "That's a beautiful question, but let me respond to what Kamala just said." And then I was just like, he just straight up told you he's not answering your fucking question. He kept doing that. Yo, that's a beautiful question. But Trump has been doing a lot for the American people. And it's like, yo, son, come on.
Nigga Mike was like, listen, let me tell you about climate change. When you think about climate change, you think about the economy. What do you think about when you think about the economy? Taxes. Trump has cut out fucking taxes, dude. You like, wait, dude.
What we get here?
What you saying to me right now, bro?
I think he was off the Obama runs because at a point he was just like, Kamala, honestly, this is a very momentous occasion, and I'm shocked to even be on stage with you right now. This is amazing.
I think he was making like racist jokes, like, "Isn't this a momentous time for your people?"
Yo, dead ass. I think he was low key trying to be an asshole, but it didn't work because he
nigga said, I think he was off the Obama runs. Yo, son. I don't even know if Obama condoned that shit.
That nigga was turned up though. He was off the Obama runs. He was up there just saying shit. He was rambling, bro.
Fuck off. He didn't care what your question was. He was like, listen, man, I got some shit to get off my chest, bro.
That nigga was rambling, bro. And then it was mad funny. It would be like the nigga would lie, and then Kamala would be like, he just lied. And he'd be like, that's simply not true. It's simply not true. It's not true. How's that a lie? But he got her ass at the end. Like you ever like watch a fight, right? Where like the nigga really whooping on the nigga, and then he get clocked one time, and you like, whoa, the tides might turn. But then they end up winning anyway, because like they was right. At the end, like she was talking about like the crime shit, and he was like, wait a minute, aren't you a fucking cop?
Ain't you the fucking Fed?
Ain't you the fucking, aren't you the FBI?
Ain't you
The CIA? And he started hitting her with that, and then I was like, damn, nah, he kind of
He
got
said,
her.
listen here, prosecutie pie.
He was like, take that to the fucking bank. Take that one to court. Take that one to court, Kamala. Sue that one. Send that one to prison.
25 to life on that one there, Kamala.
But nah, yeah.
Listen, anybody in here got a weed charge? Leave now.
Yo, nah. But yeah, man. He got smoked, but you know, comedy.
Smoked.
It's comedy.
He got smoked.
It's weird. It's just weird.
He didn't stand a chance, man, because he's not like Trump is flagrant. You feel me?
He's not enough of an asshole for America.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing. Like he's smart, but he's not as smart as he thinks he is, in my opinion.
Racists, like people that support Trump, don't give a fuck about Pence. They be like, yeah, we fuck with Trump. They be like, Pence, be like, who the fuck is that? Anyway,
who the fuck is that guy?
Go Trump. They don't like that nigga, bro.
Also, there was one time Pence fucked up, in my opinion. He's anti-fuck them kids. And I was like, damn, people not gonna like to hear this one, bro. Mm-hmm. People not gonna, he was like, I am pro-life. You should have that baby. And I was like, I could see a bunch of people being like,
yeah.
Oh no.
Mike Pence, he's really one of them like Orthodox church niggas, yo.
Yeah. And I'm gonna send y'all the link to this like low-key documentary.
This nigga Mike Pence is like, he one of them racists that's only racist because he's like white Christian.
Yeah.
He's like in the Bible, it told him like, yo, listen, abominations. He's like, oh, abominations is the niggas.
He said abominations, Obama, nation, America, black president, black people are pieces of shit. Racism works.
That ass. He one of them. He one of them old whites. He's just one of them old whites.
I think it's funny when we get into a deeper conversation from here, because I think that's funny. Like indoctrination of things into people, it's so easy to bullshit your way to make people believe into shit, right? Mm-hmm. So like just the debates in general, right? Mm-hmm. The average person that actually reads on like policies and how debates work and like how politics work and how the country actually probably should be run, would know that these people are probably lying, saying a bunch of bullshit to try to get us to be down. But the general public don't know that. Right. So it's mad easy to convince people who either look like you and feel like they have a connection with you, or just the people that are just like, nigga, I need somebody to tell me which side is the better side, and whatever's provocative is what people's gonna go after.
Right.
And like, I just think it's so interesting. Like, this shit, everything is really like an experiment, bro. And like, niggas just literally are okay with being the lab rats. And
pretty much
that shit is mad crazy. Cause even like racism, like you get like how you're saying, like Pence is probably racist because of Christians around him telling him somehow the Bible correlates to treating other people like shit. Mm-hmm. Same way with like how Jewish people be like, we're the chosen people, and they run around like literally like chosen people. You get what I'm saying? It's like they use words from warriors' history, or winners' history, and then they flip it, and it's like that's tough. That's fucking tough, man.
That's what I be telling people. Like, yo, look, if you think about it, like if you don't sit down and think about what you believe, what the fuck makes you think most people are?
Yo, dead ass.
Why would they question themselves if you don't? That's just the facts. People are like you for the most part. Until you step outside of that box, you're a part of that that whole bowl of people, just being people.
Facts.
I don't think people realize that shit.
It's mad easy to fall into that bowl too, only because everything that like hits us as so much, like especially with social media and shit, like so much information is like rushed to us that like when we do get a grasp of something important, it's mad easy for media to manipulate and throw mad other shit to get that shit out of our grasp. Mm-hmm. And then, I mean, it's really up to us, like if we're gonna hold on to like our ideals and beliefs, or if we're gonna let it just be a trend. Mm-hmm. And that's a part of like just indoctrinating shit into people that I feel like they perfected, like especially with the internet and like fake news and false misinformation and all that shit. Like they was like, oh, it's way easier now to just throw a bunch of random shit in there to like throw people off. Mm-hmm. And that's why like overloading the information is like dead ass real. And I had to learn after time because I used to try to like, nigga, we used to try to like really cram shit into people, and it's like you can't even do that because niggas get like hit with so much information all the time. Mm-hmm. Shit is difficult, man. You just gotta let people come to their own light. That's what I believe.
Yeah, absolutely. People come to it when they come to it, and that's just how that goes. Like, over the past year, it's funny though. Over the past year, like I've been on this for a minute, like just growing spiritually and being a better person for a long time. So like, people see me talk about it, and I realize like a lot of people don't like grasp it. So why I say that is like I'll get phone calls like, "Son, you not crazy, my nigga. Like, you not crazy at all, son. I get what you saying now. Like, I finally found that peace." And I'm like, "Yeah, motherfucker. Should have been listening to me, motherfucker." But it's like, it ain't about me. You get what I'm saying? As long as you put it out there, well, it'll come back sooner than later. Like, somebody's going to get it.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like people just have to more realize that, like, your self journey is like a self journey. So, like, yep. Most things that an individual is going to say and put out there has more context to it. So, like, I feel like as a human, I feel like me now, like one thing I've learned, I feel like as a human now, my thing is to understand context. Like, it's not to just attack. Like, I just need to know more context. If you don't want to give me more context, that's also fine. I'm okay with that. But like, people are just okay with like seeing something and just being like, I'm gonna throw my own context on this, and now you got to fight me based off what I put to in your conversation. And that's not how humanity works, nigga.
Right. It's just not. It's just not, bro. It's just not. Like, it's timing is everything too, man. Timing is everything. Like, a lot of the time, like, I notice is like people don't grasp it, but like, say like when the George Floyd shit, I realized people was like, "Oh, yo," and I just wasn't on the timeline, and people was just like, "Yo, we looking for you to say something." I'm like, "For what?" You get what I'm saying? I didn't, but it's like it hits people's subconscious, and I think that's what people have to realize. A lot of the time, if you moving in a path that's not in alignment with everybody's doing, like, people are not just going to get it. You get what I'm saying? But as long as you say it, it's going to rest in some people's subconscious. You get what I'm saying? And that's what you have to understand. Like, a lot of people are looking for like the recognition and people just being woke now, and it's a lot of ego-driven shit. It's like, nah, as long as you doing your part, you doing your part, and that's all you're supposed to do. That's all you're supposed to do. People come to it when they're supposed to, unless you're just gonna frustrate yourself.
Facts. I feel like we hammered that part in, like, just roles. There's different roles. Like, not everyone has to go hard 100% of the time all the fucking time. Right. Like, that might not be your role. That might be somebody else's role. You know what I'm saying? Right. But like, I feel like people get into roles and then they get like power or a platform, and then it becomes either everyone's is on this role or fuck you, or like, I'm gonna like belittle you, kind of, in a way. And I feel like throughout the years, like, we've even learned kind of to, I guess, stray away from like that, just trying to like seem like, because I know there are times because again, we know all the time there's people like just be like, yo, y'all niggas are crazy. Like, y'all niggas are mad extreme, like, or shit like that. So it's just like, we never changed, but it's like, nigga, we know the message now. Like, if you're either gonna get it or you're not gonna get it.
Yeah, and that's really all it is. You're either gonna get it, you're not gonna get it, and it's if you're moving,
and that's okay.
And that's okay. And if you're moving in genuine intent, like, then it's not about you're like, if you're moving in genuine intent and you're in where you're supposed to be spiritual, then you understand that God's timing is God's timing. You get what I'm saying? Like you're if you're getting upset that people aren't getting woke, it's like you're expecting people to move on your time. That's not how that works.
Facts. 100%.
God gonna work when God gonna work, and you gonna get on God time, and that's just how that's gonna go.
How you feel, Bomb?
I mean, just gotta be real. That's really it.
That's a fact, though.
That's a fucking fact. How y'all feel about the?
Be real with yourself. Be real with yourself. Be real with everybody else.
You said, "Be real, nigga." That's it.
Once you real with yourself, you can be real with everybody else.
That's facts, though. A lot of people don't like to look in the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't like to look in the mirror because that's where it starts. If you look in the mirror, bro, you realize how ugly you've been. You gotta fix that.
I was just about to say, should be ugly sometimes.
Should be ugly, bro. Like
Yeah.
it's just like it's like clean. My nigga, I was telling my man the other day. It's like cleaning under your bed. Like it's like, of course, like your room is clean, but like under your bed though.
Nigga be like, oh shit, I found that other sock.
Exactly. You like a bunch of shit in here that I forgot about. That's why you got.
Oh, this that t-shirt I was looking for.
That's why you gotta look in the mirror, my nigga. You missing something, my nigga, under that bed, bro. And when you find it, you're gonna be like, oh fuck, that was this might have been attracting some bullshit under here.
Facts. I also do believe a lot of people put negative connotations on words when they don't have to, on certain things when they don't have to. Like there's like certain levels of projection that people can do that I actually believe can be healthy, but like everyone loves the negative levels of projection. You get what I'm saying? Like people really love like to see something and then think of like their trauma and shit and then immediately like attack.
Yeah.
When like you could see something and they can give you good memories and you could like fucking also talk about that, bring it up. That's also projection. But it's like I just believe that I don't know. People should read more.
You know what it is? It's not even people should read more. If people just slow down, take a second and just relax. Everybody wants to be. Oh, I gotta go on vacation. I gotta go to the next lit party. I gotta be in the mix. I gotta be here. I'm telling you, bro. If you sit your ass down for a good 2 weeks, my nigga, you're gonna be like,
chill. You're gonna be good.
Oh shit. Oh shit, I got some shit I gotta deal with.
I'm literally a person that like I talk to like a lot of my friends. Like a lot of my friends always hit me up and be like, yo, Colton, you'll go mad hard for like a period and then like you'll take like a break, like a week break, and then like you'll just come back. And I'm like, nigga, because you need to give yourself a break. You can't just fucking overwork yourself. Like you are one of the main people, Trey's one of the main people, and Tiff. Like y'all were some of the main people that was just like, nigga, you don't have to do shit every day. You don't
fuck no.
Like you don't have to. Like if you need the time, take the time, nigga, but then get back to it.
That's it.
Like it's not like I'm not doing shit. You get what I'm saying? I'm actually putting shit in play. But it's like when I give myself that time, it's even better when I get back to it because it's just like, oh shit, I realized where I fucked up here, where I did here. I can fix this. Instead of just pumping out the same bullshit over and over, hoping that it sticks.
Yeah.
Because you know, quality versus quantity. Like
that's a fact. And when like sometimes like you'll look back and like reflect on your work and you'll realize that this was like anxiety work. Like I did this because I just felt like I had to fucking do it. And I could see that I wasn't into it for real.
Nice.
So I mean, like I look back at some of my music sometimes and I was putting shit out back to back. And I don't even like it. You get what I'm saying? Like
facts.
You feel me? Like
that's how I feel about all my art, bro. Like if I look back or listen to something and I'm like, why did I do this? Then I already know that it was desperation.
Right.
We don't need that. Niggas are not desperate niggas. You get what I'm saying?
That ass.
But at the same time, how do you feel about this? I don't believe in like just deleting old shit. Like because I felt like I believe that all of that shit is part of my story unless I really feel like it sucked.
Oh yeah, no. If it like I have shit on my YouTube channel that sucks. I did early on that I don't even like. But it's like for me, I don't think about now. I always think about later. You get what I'm saying?
Journey.
the journey, and it's not even just for me. You get what I'm saying? Like I think back and I got grandfathers and shit like that done great shit, and I don't have. There's no records of it. You feel me? So
Right.
it's like, you know, who knows what it'll be when I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I want to leave something for them to see, even if it get 3-4 fucking views. Well, it'll be here. You get what I'm saying?
That's a fucking fact.
Whenever in the future it'll be here, because we're not digital is not going anywhere.
That's a fucking fact.
It's not going anywhere. This is the future. We're in the future right now.
I do believe these are video laws for the future for
exactly
people to build
like it's
off
like
of.
a digital like I'm leaving a digital like journal footprint. Like that's been my goal the past couple of years. You know what I'm saying? It's not about I'm trying to be the greatest. That's why I don't even make announcements no more. You feel me? Like it's just
you don't even have to, bro. Just do it.
You gotta get done. You gotta get shit done and get to it. However, you gotta get to it.
Whole world Pope is out here fucking wilding, yo.
He's doing whatever, bro. I don't like it. But
he's cooking a little.
You said you don't like it?
Wait, he's cooking?
Yeah.
I just see him shoot up some bullshit just now. Oh, I'm behind. I'm behind.
Oh yeah,
I'm behind.
No line.
I'm behind. I'm watching. I'm illegally.
Oh yeah, we on the baby right now.
But
oh
yeah, nigga, shout out the internet though, because I feel like the internet also expanded family trees. Because like I do believe that
man, the internet changed the world, man.
It changed the world. It changed everything.
Al Gore gave us something that was different.
Facts. Because I do believe that
that Al Gore shit is one of the funniest inside
Al Gore. Al Gore changed the game, bro. He changed it. He flipped it on his head. Like he was like, yo, y'all niggas want friends again? Like, here you go. Here's the internet. And like
I said that to one of my students, and they was like, "Who the fuck is Al Gore?"
Like, wow, look at you, not knowing history. Look at you, not knowing any history.
So, they got little Chromebooks. He looks it up. He was like, "The creator of the internet is it Al Gore?" I was like,
"It is."
The kids,
stupid kids. You guys see? Sometimes look, this is the real school. It's not read a book school.
Oh, I googled it. Well, I got it up here, motherfucker.
Nigga, he invented it though. He made it from his mind. That's the reason why we know. But like, nah, literally, I like wouldn't have connections with you niggas if it wasn't for the internet. I mean, even though I met Trey,
niggas don't realize what magic is. The internet is magic.
It's literally magic. It's literally all that manifestation shit niggas be talking
think about it. It's something invisible right now that I'm able to connect to talk to my friends and see our faces. And I don't know. We can't actually see what the fuck is
and that's the craziest part about the internet, right? Like they can theoretically always
where's the actual, like, I don't know if the connection is coming from my right, my left.
Where is it? Is it here? Is it here? Am I touching the internet? Am I breathing?
Like with cable, like, all right, it's coming from this cord. Cool. That's where it comes from. But the internet is like connected to this little box, and this box just connects me to the world, nigga.
To the world. I'm just everywhere now. I can go anywhere.
Visible as fuck. Nobody can see the internet, but that nigga is the man.
Theoretically, they can always explain.
I bet you the internet is a fire trans nigga. He got some big titties and a large penis.
Going crazy.
Going crazy.
You don't even know what's happening right now. You're like, yo, how you even doing this?
How you even whatever. Doing this? You don't know what?
It's crazy because they always like theoretically explain the internet, bro. They theoretically explain like Wi-Fi and shit, and it's like, bro, how though? How? Are you telling me? Because like, I already know that my brain works with electrical charges and shit. So are you telling me somehow this shit's not affecting me, nigga? With the 5G, nigga? With the 5G.
That's why niggas is going crazy over like 5G. It's the first thing they ever heard of that, like, hold on. This explains this weird magical shit going on. Nobody knows, nigga. Yo, that's the funniest shit is niggas attacking light poles. Like, niggas.
Yo, dead ass. Yo, but you know what's also crazy? Just think about history, bro. If we ever figured out a time machine, went back in time, pulled a random person from back in the day, brought them here, showed them the internet, they would be like, what kind of fucking witchcraft is this, motherfucker? I'm doing magic. This is magic.
Right? The other day I was smacked just thinking, I'm like, I think about like cavemen and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like when they figured out fire, they was just doing dumb shit with the fire, like burning shit. And you know what I mean? Making food, practical shit. But think of the shit we do with fire now. We make tools with the fire and shit. Like we do a lot of shit with fire. hot shit, we do a lot of shit with it, right? Think like 100 years from now, what niggas gonna be doing with the internet, and they gonna be like, the niggas was on some bullshit called Zoom, just talking to each other, nigga. Like we don't even know like the possibilities.
That the shit can.
You know what I'm saying?
Niggas might be androids
Niggas
in the future.
is
Like,
gonna
niggas
figure
was
out time
human,
travel
bro.
with
Y'all
the
remember when
internet.
niggas was human?
Bro.
That's crazy.
Hold on, Palm. Do you realize there's like 15 shows about that shit? And when shit starts to leak out into Hollywood, that means niggas is really working on that shit. So
It's going down.
Of course. Yeah.
It's going down.
Like we don't have any, we don't even know
coming.
what the, all right, so we get access to the internet, it's fast speeds and shit like that, but there is like a super computer out there. You get what I'm saying?
There's a lot of supercomputers out
there. That's internet, nigga. That's internet. This
That
shit
no funny shit. That's some shit that I want people to like come to terms with. Like they be giving us the signs type shit. Like there's not we don't get a bunch of these shits at one time because it's just popular.
You gotta roll
like it's not 90,000 zombie movies and shows because they just think zombies is cool. Like that's not why.
Here is a thing that exists. There is a giant particle collider somewhere in this world that can create mini black holes. There's a giant particle collider somewhere in the United States that can create miniature black holes because they're trying to figure out a different like level of like quantum energy and like the dark matter shit that we be seeing in the Marvel movies. That's what them niggas is working on.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yo, listen, we live in a crazy world. It's a crazy world.
Nigga, we have not explored how much of the ocean? 80%? Is it 80%? Or is like
more than that.
It's more
like
than that.
90.
But we have
like
not
90.
seen that much of the ocean.
I don't know what's under there. I don't know.
Nigga, I believe the aliens are there. If we talking aliens, they there.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Like that's probably like the one thing that I am scared of. Like probably like the most in the world. Like I don't fuck with the ocean.
What's y'all one irrational thing about the ocean that you believe is true? My one irrational thing is that Godzilla and all them big ass monsters.
Oh, bro, we haven't even like nigga.
I believe they're all under there.
There's a whole part of the ocean humans ain't even allowed.
Yeah,
nigga, remember it was way more land. It was way more land.
That not even because like there's a sign that says not allowed. Like no nigga, your body ain't built.
Not allowed. You'll like implode.
You ain't allowed there for a fucking reason.
All of the things that they tell you they dead, they can't be true. I believe in all that.
I believe
giant squids, I believe in it. Megs, I believe in it. Like they are somewhere down
Loch Ness
there.
monsters on deck somewhere.
Bro, it's so much of this earth we don't fucking know about. Like think about like, all right, we all live probably somewhere near like trees and shit that stretch that we don't know where the fuck it stretch to. Think about like, nigga, there's a lot of world out there like that, nigga. Like niggas ain't just traveling the woods and shit.
But let's even talk about just the earth and ground in general.
Right.
We don't know how like what's below our core, like
right?
what's under us, like way low down. Like nigga, we have some trees that are fucking gigantic, which scientists always theoretically prove that if a tree is big as shit, the roots is even crazier. So like what the fuck like is how deep, how like far can we go under before we fuck shit up? Niggas talking about mole people. Niggas have went into deep ass caves and found like ants without eyes because like they don't need eyes because it's dark. And it's like, nigga, what? Yep. Like there's way crazy. Do you think there's people down there with no eyes and shit going crazy? Because I believe that. I seen too many movies, nigga. I believe all that shit. All that shit is real to me.
Son, it's too much we don't know. That's all.
I just know, like,
there's way too much we don't know.
For no matter what the thing is, it's like
don't know enough shit to
it takes for those type of like mutations. It takes fucking generations.
Yep.
So like these will be things that the government would know about.
Yeah,
and they just keep it from us.
Of course. And you know what's even funnier to me is like when they figure shit out about like things that they told us before they knew. Like when they were just like, damn, T-Rex might have had feathers. I'm just like, nigga, what? Yo, Nick, now y'all figured that out? Hey, they might have had feathers, dog. Hey, we used to have this thing we call the Spinosaurus, and we realized that bitch didn't look like the way we thought it looked. It looked like this. And it's just like,
the advances of science though, man.
I know.
Just like,
but I think that's hilarious.
Ending.
That should also just like prove our point that we don't know shit. We just gotta keep figuring it out. Like,
we don't know.
That's my favorite
but
part.
That
about
also
science,
shows
though.
how crazy technology is, because like
Facts.
The further we advance with technology and shit, that shit gives like science expands.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, this nigga LeBron
Niggas
is
be
a
like,
hustler.
well, we couldn't do this 30 years ago.
Yeah.
We can do it now. So we got a new fucking hypothesis and shit.
Yeah, honestly, if LeBron come through with dreads next year, it'll be okay because he playing real hustly right now.
Yeah, that ass.
If he got the dread, if he got the faux dreads, I'll be like, all right, hustly LeBron.
That's the crazy part. He probably needs to grow his hair out.
Facts.
You know what's funny? I want niggas to not be in love with like the 90s era of basketball anymore.
That shit was
I want niggas to finish that. Yeah, I listen.
I like
cool.
it too. It's exciting,
cool.
but it was a dog
cool.
fight. Like
but
niggas
I
are
want
literally
niggas to
just
stop
fighting.
acting like. I want niggas to stop acting like that was the golden era. Like I want niggas to, like niggas were fighting. Basketball is a finesse game. It is not a physical game. It's a finesse game.
Niggas used to dead ass like leave NBA games, and when they would be like, "Why did you lose?" They would be like that R. Kelly clip. I'm fighting for my fucking life. Like I'm fighting for my fucking life out there. Like, talking about losing, nigga. I'm fighting for my life. Niggas are trying to kill me.
Like niggas don't be being honest about shit.
The 80s was bad.
The 80s was that. All those clips was the 80s.
You know what I'm saying?
The 70s and 80s niggas were straight up like,
The 90s wasn't that bad. The 90s just had all the loopers.
To like mid 90s, it was still there.
It was still chippy. It was chippy as fuck. Don't get me wrong, but it was 88 and 90 worlds apart when it comes to basketball.
Yeah, facts. But I also don't like how niggas act like the talent level hasn't jumped. Like I tweeted the other day.
I'm it right because what it all it really is the feeling 90s basketball gave you.
Yeah, it's just a feeling.
Yeah, it's a good feeling. I agree with that.
It's the feeling because when you watch the game, it was like you was either watching greatness in Jordan, you was watching your favorite team who was probably somewhat solid because everybody had somewhat of a solid squad. And then when it came to the playoffs, it's like there was 16 good teams. So the playoffs,
there was a lot of rivalries.
Yeah, and a lot of rivalry and a lot of backstory to a lot of those games. So it was 16 playoff teams, but they all had fan bases and a chance at the title. Some not so much than others, but you could say a good 8 to 10 if they played perfectly for 4 games. Three back then played perfectly for 3 games. They could come out and take that shit. You get what I'm saying?
This is true.
So I think the change of the game kind of affected that too, because with the 5 games instead of 7, a worse team can get the best of a better team in 3 games than it is 4. You know what I mean? That's going to be tough. So the parity in the league just completely switched.
Or the cream can actually rise to the top in a 7-game series.
Definitely. But we know that talent is over everything.
That's a fact, and that was my thing.
Yeah.
I said yesterday, it took MJ 2 retirements for the NBA to actually catch up to his talent level.
Yeah,
it did.
That ass. Because I don't. It doesn't matter what niggas can talk about the Clyde Drexlers and Charles Barkley's and exactly, and he was at 40. So it took that long for the talent levels to actually start to match up.
Yeah,
like the nigga was there. Don't matter who you pull out, them niggas was at least 2 rings below him when it came to talent.
Yep.
During his tenure in the league.
So
you can't say that for the other superstar, the other niggas that we put in his category.
Right.
There was niggas on Kobe heels. That picture of Kobe at the free throw line and he's looking at all the niggas he had to go through. Those is a lot of great niggas.
Right.
A lot of niggas is going to the hall. Michael Jordan, I mean, them niggas is in the hall, but them niggas don't compare to these other niggas. The talent is just too different.
Yeah, it is different. The talent level was very, very different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that's why it was more parity, because the talent level wasn't as high either. So you just had to have good teams, and that was enough to get a lot of teams through until they started to realize, like, nah, nigga, Jordan was that nigga that was like, nah, nigga, you gotta stack the talent. Stack the talent. If you stack the talent, you're gonna win a chip. You get what I'm saying? That's when we started to see now when I say after that is probably what's after that? It's Shaq and Penny, and then Shaq going to the Lakers with Kobe and shit. That's when you start to see the powerhouses start to come about. Like,
yeah, that's when
we stacking talent for real. So it was then when you got to 2009, 2010, it was the door.
And you got to the 2000s, and then it was crazy, and then it was like
doors were open. So I think that's what they're talking about for the most part, but they just can't explain. They're like, no, nigga, 90s basketball was better in the sense I entertainment to where you just didn't know which team was going to come out on top.
I mean, you can even make an argument that those basketball from like 80 to like mid 90s, you can even make an argument that that was a more so situated, I don't want to say rigged, but like it was more set up to be a regional thing. Like the Lakers are supposed to be good. We need the Lakers to be good.
About
so
to
y'all, so we can get that market to pop. We need the Knicks to be good. We need Chicago. Like the teams that was good was the teams in big markets. Because that was how
they had the bread.
Shit was set up.
Yeah, they had the bread too, caps and everything. Remember the salary cap and all that shit too.
And honestly,
that's a late 80s thing.
Yeah,
honestly, if you think about the money and the big markets, they was cramming stars.
Yeah.
Even back in those days.
Yep, they were. They
was cramming stars to win championships.
Oh wait, speaking of basketball, did y'all see the video of that nigga Wilt Chamberlain wilding?
No, I need to see that.
There's a video of Wilt Chamberlain wilding, like not even like banging it on niggas, like he's just getting that ball, shake, fade away, cash.
I need to see that shit because I believe, if I see that video, I'll believe everything they say about this nigga,
bro. And I'm telling you, it's not even like on some like sloppy shit. He just big tall nigga, like he don't even
I didn't see the video that you're talking about, but I've seen a video of Wilt Chamberlain doing these things. And yes,
bro,
it's real.
Disgusting.
He's real. He's gross.
1 foot turn around, 1 foot flick.
I watched a video of this nigga do like you know when the niggas do the shit when they jump over the high jump shit. I watched a video of him do that shit. A tall ass nigga just clearing OD high, and I was just like, oh nah, this nigga definitely was wilding back in the day. Like
he's wilding,
doing whatever.
Bro, like if you think about it, like back then you got a what? How tall is he? 7'1"?
7'1".
He's 7'1". You got a bunch of white dudes, and this fucking 7'1" dude just got a bunch of 1, 2, 1.
He's Olympic athlete. Like he's an Olympic athlete.
They can't do shit with that motherfucker.
You can't do nothing.
Bill Laimbeer doing with that?
That's why that nigga was grabbing like 50 rebounds, nigga.
Bill Laimbeer dad was in jail, nigga.
Bill Laimbeer dad was dying out there, bro. They was like, yo, help him.
They had Walter Laimbeer in shackles.
Yo, you know what's crazy is like, I know Bill Laimbeer's father played basketball.
I have no clue, bro.
I hope he did. Because I truly believe that Wilt Chamberlain was tearing his ass up, and then the nigga became a drunk and was beating the shit out of Bill Laimbeer.
I was so close to getting his dad's name right. It's not Walter, it's William.
Oh my God, William Laimbeer. Oh no.
Did he play both of their names is William, so he's William Laimbeer Sr.
I mean,
because
Bill Laimbeer.
I can't believe I hate names like that. Like
the funniest shit about Wilt is that the reason why the niggas that he was cooking had to get jobs in the off season was because he was cooking them.
Yes.
Yes. They would like imagine like you have 20 and 10, but the nigga you're guarding has 70 and 30. What happened? What happened?
You'll see it.
Oh God.
I fucking hate him.
I'm scared. I'm scared. Why y'all doing? I don't like when Trey do that face. Guys, come on.
Your shit mad behind. It's like a minute behind, son.
I know, son. I'm scared, son. I'm mad scared.
If it go down to the last shot, you're gonna be pissed. We're gonna be over here like, 3 minutes left, nigga.
Yeah, what's up? Open? Nah, hold on.
Yeah, mom, pull up.
Yeah, hold on. What's up, mom? Hold on. What's this for? Oh. Oh, okay. Swag. Swag. My dad just bought mad lighters.
Oh, slick.
Shouts out my family.
Slick.
Kuzma is a piece of shit.
Okay, bro.
He is some fucking dog shit, bro. Why would you do that to my man Duncan Robinson, man?
My man Duncan Robinson is one of those white boys.
He's fucking cooking. What the fuck? He's fucking cooking right now. Bro. My boy is 5 for 10 from 3, nigga. What the shit? Guard this man.
That's that dirt road blood, nigga.
He got that Steve Novak 2K12 vibes.
That's that dirt road blood.
I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit one bit. Duncan Robinson, you could tell he plays based off of fundamentals and desperation.
Yeah.
Like just based off of the nigga was really trying to get a job in journalism. He was like, hey, let me get a sports journalism job because I don't know if basketball working out for me. And then the nigga got a chance and he was like, nah, I'm wilding. Swear to God, guys, we got to finish this today.
Quarter, man.
I'm happy.
Bron got it in him. They're going to put him away.
Yeah, it's gonna be McCary James to get his
you about to dog these niggas, bro.
LeBron is LeBron gonna win this shit, and then the memes are gonna be like sensational because Deion Waiters and J.R. Smith are gonna act a fool, bro. That's what I want.
All right, so LeBron wins. He's at 4.
4 for 6. That's good for him.
He could potentially get. He's closer to 6. He's closer to 5.
He's closer to 5.
5 and 6 don't look out of question now. If he gets 4 tonight, like
I'll say 5 don't look out of the question. I don't know about 6. 6 would have to be like honestly. LeBron's smart enough though. I truly believe if LeBron wanted a 6th ring, he will force himself on a super good team to be a background.
He's already there. He's there, and basically this year has forced a lot of niggas' hands. It's like next year in the offseason is gonna look like a lot of get down and lay down. Because that shit on the other side of the building, they about to blow that up.
Yo, shouts out.
Shit, they already started. Like Doc is in Philly.
Yeah, he was already in Philly.
Shouts out the realism of the names on the back of jerseys. Like Markieff Morris jersey says education reform, and he's not doing shit on the floor. Like you know how they feel about education reform.
I don't think they really consider like those like social messages and then having a bad game. Like if you got Black Lives Matter on and you went like 2 for 47.
You did terrible. Yo, I forgot a white person dunked on a black person and the black person had Black Lives Matter on the back of their shirt, and then the white person just had equality on the back of theirs, and then they just dunked on the nigga, and I was just like, damn. That was an All Lives Matter moment.
I would have trolled. I'd have All Lives Matter on my jersey and then played mad dumb.
Like so bad, just taking the dumbest shots.
No, I'm talking about like in the press conferences, they'd be like, "So it's a very peculiar choice that you chose All Lives Matter in today's climate." Like, yeah, it's pretty hot. No. We mean like with Black Lives Matter being a movement, you choosing All Lives Matter. Oh yeah. I like Black Lives Matter. Yeah, I like them. I'm black.
I love Black Lives Matter. I'm black.
Why did you choose All Lives Matter? I don't know. It was the first one on the paper.
I was like, it was the last one. I picked it. I didn't really think about it.
Like, when you think about it, A become for B, and all is like, dude, yeah.
I'll be like, but do you understand that?
I thought it was the least problematic, and also the first. I thought it was like God's sign. Shit.
I was like, this is good. This is good. I'm gonna take this first one so that I don't bring no attention to myself. Look at y'all bringing me mad attention. What are y'all doing?
So are you gonna change it? Why would I change it? Because now if I change it, I'm saying all lives don't matter.
And now I'm a terrorist.
Now, I don't fuck with nobody. Is what y'all saying.
And then the next jersey y'all maybe pick is terrorist, and I don't want that one. That's not patriotic. And like, what the fuck is going on?
Like, all right, now look, listen. All right, so let's say I went from All Lives Matter to education reform. They're gonna be like, how do all lives matter? So how does education reform matter if all lives don't matter? You don't give a fuck about all people.
I don't give a fuck about every person.
See,
I don't give a fuck about a little bit of
y'all fucking me over. I'm the victim.
I'm the fucking
because if all lives don't matter, what matter? What matter?
Honestly, I would just pick the dumbest shit, and then if they ever question me about it, I'd be like, look, y'all need to question the NBA because I'm an employee. I work here.
Why was it a choice? Why would NBA come in here? What is that?
NBA come in here because I thought my name was Hennes. I thought it started with an H, and then they put some other shit on the top, and I didn't like it. I told them it wasn't hot.
I didn't ask for the social message. It just
I didn't.
Jersey. It came with the jersey. They said,
honestly,
it
would be bad funny only because as us, like we already give social messages out all the time.
Yeah.
So it's like, why the fuck? If we play basketball, I'd be so tight if I played basketball and they
This is not even a side note. This is like perfect timing. You realized, oh my God, he missed it. He was so scared of LeBron. But fucking they was like, yeah, we gonna take all the social messaging and shit off. Like, it was like, yeah, like I think white people really saw that Black Lives Matter on that court. It was like, flick.
I just seen the hold up. I just seen the nastiest. Hold on, listen. I just seen the nastiest TikTok I've ever seen in my life.
What? Somebody took a cucumber in their butt?
Nah, son. Some nigga was like, that nigga was thick like an auntie.
I seen it.
That shit was that's nasty, son. That shit is nasty.
Somebody got to take that TikTok and combine it with the Teddy video. What you doing with all this ass?
Yo, you know what's one of my favorite?
I'm gonna do it. Send me that shit. Shit, bro.
You know what's one of my favorite Twitter videos?
Funny as hell,
one of my favorite Twitter videos is when 42 Doug baby mom was like, I can't argue with no nigga with an ass fat. I can put a cup on his booty. I feel like, yo, my baby mom was talking about me like that, I would be so angry, son.
But she can't even really talk shit though, because that fat ass was rawing you.
Yo, that ass, she like thick niggas. She fucking
was gripping that butt. Yo, that shit mad funny. He would like walk up, be like, "What up, baby?" Grip her butt. She grip his back.
She's like, "What up, nigga? Come on."
That's
fuck. All right, brothers. I'm about to dip.
Yo, that ass though. Got any final hates?
Nah, I don't have no final hate. I have final hate for the Lakers if they lose, but we watching.
You got final hate, Palm?
I got final hate. My final hate is for my final hate is for Trump telling niggas just wait on it.
Just wait on it. Yo, if I'm back, you gonna get the money, right? But if I'm not back, I don't know.
I got you.
My final hate is for the follow up. Nigga said, "I'll sign it right now."
He said, "Wait, who they said that? Nigga, I'll sign that shit right now.
I'll sign that shit. 1,200 tomorrow. Boom."
Fucking Trump, man.
Fucking
Real
Trump.
nigga shit.
Yo, nah. Why you double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon like this? The sun is still out, my nigga. He got the dreads and the auntie bit. What's good with this nigga, son? Nah, I'm screaming. Why he shaped like this? Why does nigga shape like this?
That shit is nasty.
He really built like somebody auntie that's out of shape and still thinks she bad. Like,
yo, he looked like the random your friend's random auntie that always be like, get up in here in this room and taste this peach cobbler.
That
nigga make a mean peach cobbler.
Sweet potato pop maker, nigga.
Nigga said a fried.
That's the auntie that pull up
pie.
and she got all the weird like shit. She like it got to be gluten free and vegan. I eat this. I also don't eat this. So I bought.
He built like the aunt that be complaining about shit not at her house. She be at your house like, close that damn door for the electricity get out. Right. Like, oh, you always saying something.
This is my house. You don't even live here. Hey, yo, HJ.
Yo, HJ.
Hey.